The spotlight is a powerful place. It amplifies your voice, your message, and your unique perspective. However, stepping into the spotlight with your story requires more than just telling it. It requires the courage to embrace your narrative, the clarity to present it effectively, and the confidence to share it with the world. In this module, we will explore how to bring your story to the spotlight in a way that captivates your audience, builds your presence, and empowers you to make a meaningful impact. Your story is a treasure trove of experiences, lessons, and insights. Whether it's the journey that led you to where you are now, or the challenges you faced and overcome, your story has the potential to inspire, teach, and connect. Bringing it into the spotlight means allowing your authentic self to shine, giving others the opportunity to engage with your truth, and using it as a platform to create change. The power of the spotlight. The spotlight is a symbol of visibility and recognition, but it's not just about being seen, it's about being seen for who you truly are. When your story takes center stage, you have the opportunity to shape perceptions, influence others, and create a lasting impact. In today's digital age, the spotlight is more accessible than ever. Social media, podcasts, webinars, and other platforms give individuals a chance to amplify their voices and share their stories with the world. But with this access comes the responsibility of telling your story in a way that resonates with your audience and elevates your presence. 1. Understanding the spotlight's impact. Before we dive into how to bring your story into the spotlight, it's essential to understand the impact it can have. When you share your story from a place of authenticity, you invite others into your world. Your words have the power to touch hearts, challenge mindsets, and encourage action. The spotlight can turn a personal experience into a collective call to action. But being in the spotlight also comes with vulnerability. It exposes your triumphs and your challenges, your successes and your setbacks. This vulnerability creates a deeper connection with your audience, as they see you not just as a figure to admire, but as a human being with real emotions and experiences. It's through this human connection that influence is born. Step 1. Embrace your story with courage. The first step in bringing your story to the spotlight is to embrace it with courage. This means accepting your story as it is, without judgment or hesitation. So often, people hide parts of their story, fearing they won't be understood, accepted, or valued. The truth is, your story is powerful exactly because of the experiences that shaped it. 1.1 Let go of perfectionism. Many people hesitate to share their story because they believe it needs to be perfect before it's worthy of the spotlight. The reality is that no story is perfect, and perfectionism can rob you of the opportunity to connect authentically with others. Embrace the imperfections and the messiness of your journey. Your audience is not looking for flawless narratives, they're looking for realness, vulnerability, and authenticity. 1.2 Own your journey. Your story is uniquely yours, and no one can tell it like you can. Own every part of your journey, the highs, the lows, the lessons learned, and the growth experienced. By owning your story, you step into a place of empowerment and confidence. When you embrace your past, your experiences, and the person you've become, you position yourself as an authority on your own life. This confidence is what will draw others in and inspire them to connect with you. 1.3 Overcome self-doubt. It's natural to feel self-doubt when putting your story out into the world. What will people think? Will they resonate with it? These are common questions that arise, but you must remember that your story is valuable, regardless of how others may perceive it. Releasing the grip of self-doubt allows you to stand in your truth and share your story with confidence. Trust that your story is meant to be heard by the people who need to hear it and that it will find its audience. Step 2. Craft a compelling narrative. Once you've embraced your story, the next step is to craft it into a compelling narrative. It's not just about telling what happened, it's about telling it in a way that engages, captivates, and resonates with your audience. Crafting your story effectively will ensure that it lands with the people who are meant to hear it and that it leaves a lasting impression. 2.1 Structure your story. While your story is authentic and personal, it still needs structure to hold the listener's attention. Think about your story as a journey. There's a beginning, a middle, and an end. The beginning introduces the context, the middle presents the conflict or challenge, and the end delivers the resolution or lesson learned. This structure helps guide your audience through your narrative, keeping them engaged and ensuring they understand the message you're trying to convey. As you craft your story, ask yourself, what is the central message or lesson? How can I build tension or suspense? What transformation took place and how can I showcase that change? 2.2 Use vivid emotional language. To captivate your audience, use vivid language that evokes emotions and paints a picture in the listener's mind. Describe not just what happened, but how it felt, what it looked like, and the impact it had on you. When you tell a story with rich sensory details, you transport your audience into your world, allowing them to experience your story as if it were their own. 2.3 Focus on the lessons and takeaways. While your story is personal, it should also carry universal lessons and takeaways that your audience can relate to. Reflect on the key insights you've gained from your experiences and weave those lessons into the narrative. This gives your audience something to walk away with, something to think about, apply in their own lives, or even share with others. Step 3. Share your story with clarity and purpose. Bringing your story into the spotlight requires clear and purposeful delivery. It's not enough to simply have a great story. You must also know how to present it in a way that resonates with your audience and compels them to take action. 3.1 Know your audience. Before sharing your story, consider who your audience is. What do they care about? What are their struggles, dreams, and challenges? Tailor your story to speak to their needs, desires, and emotions. When you share a story that addresses the specific interests or pain points of your audience, it creates an immediate connection. 3.2 Be authentic and vulnerable. The power of storytelling comes from your ability to be authentic and vulnerable. Don't shy away from sharing the struggles and challenges you've faced, as these are the moments that will resonate most deeply with your audience. When you share your vulnerabilities, you invite others to do the same, and this mutual exchange of openness fosters deeper connections. 3.3 Use the right platform. Choosing the right platform to share your story is crucial to ensuring it reaches the right people. Consider where your audience spends their time and how they prefer to consume content. Whether it's through social media, blogs, podcasts, webinars, or public speaking, ensure you're delivering your story on the platform that will allow you to engage with your audience most effectively. 3.4 Be consistent. Bringing your story to the spotlight is not a one-time event. To build lasting visibility and influence, you must consistently share your story and message across various platforms. Whether you're writing blog posts, posting on social media, or delivering keynote speeches, keep your story alive by sharing it in different ways. Consistency allows your audience to connect with you over time and deepens their emotional investment in your journey. Step 4. Use your story to create impact. Finally, bringing your story to the spotlight isn't just about visibility. It's about creating impact. The true power of your story lies in how it can change the lives of others, inspire action, and foster connection. Use your story to make a difference in the world around you. 4.1 Inspire others to act. When you share your story, aim to inspire action. Whether it's motivating your audience to pursue their dreams, take a stand for something they believe in, or make a positive change in their lives, your story has the power to spark transformation. End your story with a clear call to action that encourages your audience to do something with the message you've shared. 4.2 Build community. A powerful story can help you build a community of like-minded individuals who resonate with your message. When people see themselves in your story, they feel connected to you and to others who share similar experiences. This sense of community can foster collaboration, support, and meaningful relationships. 4.3 Make a positive contribution. The ultimate goal of bringing your story to the spotlight is to make a positive contribution to the world. Whether you're raising awareness about a cause, offering insights into personal growth, or inspiring others to overcome challenges, use your story to create meaningful change. Share your narrative not just for the sake of visibility, but to offer value and impact the lives of those who listen.
Conclusion.
Bringing your story to the spotlight is an act of courage, vulnerability, and empowerment. When you embrace your story, craft it with purpose, and share it with clarity, you have the power to connect, influence, and inspire. Your story is a tool for change, a way to make your mark on the world and leave a lasting legacy. By stepping into the spotlight, you not only share your truth, but also create a space for others to do the same,